Today I'm going to be doing a video on how to tame a hamster, so I hope you guys enjoy. So the tools that you will need is...
It's 5 o'clock in the morning, the conversation got boring, you said you'd go into bed soon, so
the first step is to just slowly open the cage door and put your hand down on the base of the cage, and with a little treat or two in the middle of your hand, and put it next to your hamster to where he can see the treat, and don't move your hand. That will scare him, especially if he's a new hamster, and just let him slowly crawl up to your hand and get the treat. Some of them will take the treat and run away. Some of them, if they're small enough like the dwarfs, will just crawl onto your hand and eat the treat. Do not be alarmed if they just run away. If they're nibbling on your fingers, don't quickly move your hand away. That will scare them and that'll take away your trust. My hamster, as you can just tell, he's very comfortable with me and he's fully tamed, so he's easily just taking the treats, and you can see he's looking for more. He totally trusts me to just give him treats and then leave, not to harm him, so that most likely will not happen first time with your hamster. I recommend doing that step for about 2 to 3 times, 2 to 3 days, just because you want your hamster to get really familiar with you. And again, it's not going to happen really quickly. Don't be sad or discouraged if your hamster ends up running away. That's fine. Just keep doing it. Lots of hamsters won't even come and get the treat for the first couple of days because they don't trust you. But if they take the treat and run, that's fine as well. Just keep doing the step for at least 3 to 4 days. Step number 2 would be to put a treat into the palm of your hand, and my hamster is not going to do this, but especially if you have a dwarf, this will happen when they crawl onto your hand. When and if they crawl onto your hand, slightly lift them above the cage floor and let them crawl around on your hand. I can't do this because I only have one hand to do it. I have to hold the camera, but just put both your hands into the cage if the cage allows you that space, and allow them to crawl around in your 2 hands. Do it above the cage. Don't try and lift them out just because this will scare them. This is a big step to remember. Do not lift them out of the cage. So if in case they decide to jump, they can just jump to the cage floor like Flapjack just did. And I'm sorry, bud. Just keep doing that, and just if you see that they're not crawling onto your hand, slightly scoop them up. If they try and run, do not chase them down. Just let them run and hide. Just go really slowly in front of them and scoop them up. And that's pretty much it. Let them crawl around on both your hands, and that's pretty much step 2. Step 3 is the final step where you can actually pick them up. So put another treat in the middle of your hand and allow them to get the treat. If Flapjack will go and get it, go get it, bud. It's right there. So once he's gotten the treat, you can slowly cup your hands around him and lift him out of the cage. And just hold him close to your body. So now that you have got your hamster out of his cage and you're cupping him and you've been doing the steps like I mentioned, you can just cup him to your body. And I don't know if you could see this, but I'm cupping him to my body. And the reason why you want to cup him to your body more than, like, let them walk around or anything like he's trying to do is because you don't know if he's going to jump from your hands, and you don't want him to escape or get hurt. So just cup them to your body, and after a couple of days of doing this, you can start being a bit more explorational, if that's a word, and let them crawl around. Flapjack doesn't like to be cupped because he doesn't like to be restricted, so he normally just likes to walk around when I hold him, which is fine with me. I don't really care. So that was pretty much it for the steps on how to hold or how to tame a hamster. Just keep doing this. It takes patience, and sooner or later, if you keep rewarding them with treats, it'll register in their mind that, hey, they're not going to hurt me. I get food whenever they hold me, so they're going to be fine with this. A lot of hamsters take a lot more time. I find that the dwarfs take a lot longer than the Syrians to tame, but I have run into a couple of Syrians that were just really hard to tame. But on average, the dwarfs, to me, in my opinion, are really hard to tame, more than a Syrian. It does take quite a while for most hamsters, especially the dwarfs, just because they're so small and they don't trust very often, or as easily. But yeah, just be patient with it. It's not going to happen within a day. If anybody says that their hamster is tamed in a day, don't believe them. It's not possible for any hamster to be tamed within a day. They trust you more within a day, but they're not fully tamed and any of that. But thank you guys so much for watching, and Flapjack says goodbye.
I let it fall.
So a tip, if your hamster is not climbing onto your hands and you can't get him, or if you're afraid to touch him because he's nibbled or bit you before, you can use a cup, a tunnel, or anything for them big enough to crawl through, and just put it in the cage. It also helps to put a little treat if it's a cup in the bottom. And my hamster is probably not going to do this for me, but let's see if he'll do it. Come on, buddy. Just put the tube in front of him, and he's probably not going to do it. But just go in there and let him climb into it. And when he's about halfway or something, just hold the bottom of it and slightly tip it up and lift it out of his cage. So it's pretty much how you can get him if he's not doing it right. Also, if you're afraid that he's going to bite you, or if he's already bit you and you're afraid but you still want to go ahead with the taming, you can lift him out of his cage and put the tube or cup into a playpen, the one that I showed you earlier, and let him crawl out. This way you can do taming a bit more openly, and you could do things like stroke him slightly and things like that. Also, you can use gloves, but I just think that's not really going to help because it doesn't help him get used to your scent anyway if you put gloves on. But if you're really desperate and he's bitten you really, really hard, you could always use gloves, and that's not a problem. So that's pretty much it for the last of the tips. Hey guys, so I'd just like to give you guys a little update on my collab. I'm really, really sorry to say, but my collab will now be extended. The deadline will be extended from April 28th to May 5th, just because I'm really super busy at the moment. We have less than a month of school left, and I just don't have time to do videos, and I don't think the collab, I don't have time to watch all the collab videos this weekend. I'm going to be too super busy, and on top of it, I'm pretty sure you can already tell in my voice that I'm sick. So I am sick, and I just don't feel like trying to judge right now, so I will open it for another week for you guys. So the deadline is now May 5th instead of April 28th. I'm really sorry about that, but I really don't feel like it. And plus a lot of other people have been asking me to extend the deadline anyways, so there you go, the deadline is extended, and I'm really sorry for everybody who's waiting for the collab to start this weekend. I just don't have the time, and I'm really sick, and yeah, so I'm sorry about that, guys, but I hope you enjoyed the video, and yeah, bye. So this is the haul. It's not that much stuff, but it's not mini either. So let's get started. 3 bags of carrot crunchies, and mainly all of the stuff are by the Wild Harvest brand. So yeah, I got 3 of these. So here's 1, 2, and then 3. I got some frosted tarts, and this was $1.99 as well, and they're so cute. Got a natural chew ball, and this is probably going to go to either the guinea pigs or the rabbit. No, actually, I'm going to give this to the rabbit, because he hasn't had one of these in a little while. So this is for the rabbit, little chew ball. And then I got 2 packages of Cheesy Chews. They're long-lasting edible chews, and there's 2 of them, again by Wild Harvest. Then I got 2 bags of natural treat mix. Yeah, they're just dried vegetables, fruits, and seeds. I got 2 of them. This isn't really for the pets, but I got a chapstick, Orange Cream Burst, and this is the limited edition, so I wanted to get it. For the gerbils, I got a bird toy by Hearts because they completely ate the other one that they had, so I wanted to get them another one. And it's just sisal and rope. I got some Hardy Hay wafers, and these are for small animals. The animals love these. For Mr. Bubbles' tank, I wanted to change up the design when I get the tank divider for him and Spaz to share the 10-gallon. So they'll each have 5. I have to order it offline, but it's like $25 plus shipping. So yeah. And I wanted to make it kind of like a SpongeBob underwater theme, so I have got like a lot of cool decorations. And I went and I got these, and I just have to get the gravel now. But I'm going to wait to get the gravel after I get the tank divider. These are aquarium ornaments, and this one is Patrick. This one's Sandy. And then this one is the little pineapple house that I think SpongeBob lives in. So yeah, they're all by Penplax. And I already have the Penplax ornament, and it's SpongeBob, so got those 3. The last thing that I got was 9 Lives Daily Essentials with salmon, beef, and chicken flavored. And this is obviously for the cat. It's cat food. That's what it looks like. And this was pretty much the haul. Please don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. And thank you guys for watching.